Today we're going to read The Dot by Peter H Reynolds. This is a read aloud, and we have a friendly guest. This is my dog, Petey. He just happened to want to sit down while I was reading, so we're going to read to him. The Dot. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. "There." Ooh, a little bit sassy there now, huh? Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." There's the dot. Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. Ooh, I noticed. Look at that picture. It was the little dot she had drawn. Her dot! All framed in swirly gold. That's pretty. Have you ever had any of your artwork put into a frame before? A lot of times we just put our artwork on the refrigerator, but sometimes in a frame is a really cool place. I like that. Her teacher is very sweet. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. She's given herself a challenge now. She didn't really like art class, huh? If she's never used those watercolors before. Vashti painted and painted. A yellow dot, a green dot, a blue dot, a red dot. The blue mixed with the red. She discovered that she could make a purple dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. Oh, I like that. That's a very large piece of paper compared to the original. She also has a smile on her face, which is definitely different than what she had before. I'm going to just flip back again and look at her face. See her angry eyebrows, and her smile is an upside-down smile called a frown. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Whoa, that is like a huge, huge, huge piece of paper. It's almost like she's making a mural. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. So she didn't paint a dot. See this white spot in the middle? It's a not dot dot. Notice on this one, she's laying down on the floor and painting. That looks like fun. I wonder where you get really, 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 really big paper like that. Look how big her paints are. It's like a whole gallon. That's what I would use if I was going to be painting my house. She's using a very large brush, so she needs a lot of paint. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. What do you think that means? It made quite a splash. Do you think that they actually splashed in something? I'll give you a clue. It doesn't really splash. Notice that she did sign all of her artwork. That's super, super, super important, especially when you guys hand me things in class. Like when I always say, sign your work, so I remember this forever. Like Vashti also did that, so that was a good thing. She looks pretty happy. She also is carrying around her art book. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. That sounds familiar. "Show me," when she handed a piece of paper. Do you remember where that happened before in the story? Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Please, sign it." I want you to think about how Vashti changed from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. We're just going to go on a quick little picture walk. Look at her. Remember how she was at the beginning? Remember how her teacher was involved? She did her work, but she was not very pleased. I'm going to just kind of flap through. Oops. And I'm going to give you a challenge. I want you to get a piece of paper with lines, with outlines, whatever you've got. If possible, try to make it into the shape of a circle, even if you cut out the paper and make that into a shape of a circle. And I challenge you to decorate your own dot. Draw anything that you want on it, but I want it to kind of be like a circular shape if possible. Send me a picture of it, and I can post it on our Class Dojo page. Take care. Bye.